Yeah, no. So I want to welcome back to another episode.
We don't know because of
one of these 21s, 20s.
Yep.
Anyway, I just want to start. So I was going to mention it to you about 2 minutes ago, but I thought we'd wait for the camera. So camera start. Yep. Gone to Bali obviously this week, as we know. How many kegs do you reckon I put on?
I don't know.
So I'm pretty bad.
Yeah. Apparently you put on quite a bit of weight when you travel.
Just because I eat so much, like because I'm, as we know, the listeners and you, I love food, and I just
they know.
Especially when I'm away, like I'll do breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then I'll often get some snacks. Just because it's like one of the most things I look forward to when I go away is eating like their food.
Yeah.
And nasi goreng in Bali, I'll be smashing that.
See, we're a little bit the opposite in that aspect because when I travel, a lot of the time I forget to eat or I don't eat because either I'm trying to save cash or like I just, like I said, I forget. So a lot of the time might be able to sneak in brekkie and then I won't actually eat till like late lunch or dinner.
Like arbo kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's just because I'm like super busy or I'm trying to save money or whatever, whereas you're like, that's your main parole of focus is just getting those 3 meals and a bit of snacks.
Get the food in. Well, I was thinking, because I'm only there for like a week or whatever.
Yeah.
9 days, whatever you want to call it. It's not really a trip where you got a budget, but I kind of do.
Nah, not at all. Yeah.
So like, I wouldn't be surprised if I'd pull out with food.
Yeah.
But at the same time, skipping brekkie is the easiest way to save money when you're traveling, I reckon.
Unless, like, if you stay at hostels, a lot of hostels have free breakfast included.
Yeah, and
as long as it's not one of those, like, German fucking deli meat breakfasts, you know those ones?
Yeah, in Germany, the games.
Like finger pick food?
That's what we had for the whole Dwarf Games, the hotel was staying at, was this every morning for brekkie, boiled eggs, and salami and that.
Imagine being German, man. That's what you have for breakfast every morning forever.
First morning, I loved it. I was like, this is sick. Like, in Germany, lapped it up. And then I remember the second morning, I was like, okay, I'm already over this. Yeah. And then by like day 9, I was like, I didn't think I even ate it.
It's a bad first. What were you eating instead?
Well, I was smashing the boiled eggs. But the boiled eggs were annoying too because...
Dry.
You're sitting there with everyone and you got to peel the egg.
Yeah.
And then you try not to get an eggshell and then... It's just...
There's got to be an easier way to peel eggs, boiled eggs.
Yeah, I think by the end I actually got pretty good. You just like crack it with a knife, and then it kind of, if it's cooked well, it kind of just fall off pretty easy.
Yeah. No, you're right. Asia, especially Southeast Asia, is just no need to budget whatsoever. It's actually, to be honest, Bali's a lot different to what it was maybe like 10 plus years ago. Nowadays, like, it's hard to find a nasi goreng. Like, it's hard to just go to a restaurant and find, like, a $2.50, $3 nasi goreng.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I remember going there 10 years ago or so, you go to any restaurant on the side of the road and you find that.
How cheap.
And it's because, I always say this to everyone, Bali introduced some sort of law where, like, for freelancers, if you earn X amount of dollars from outside of the country, then you get tax-free or, like, heavily subsidised tax. So there's just millionaires everywhere, and so just every fucking cunt has gone there and thought, oh, it's mostly white chicks' fault. It's mostly white chicks' fault, but I'm not putting it all down on them. But it's essentially some people thought, you know what, all these white chicks hell love getting breakfast and shit in Australia. Let's just make the same kind of cafes and make them the same kind of price. Then these people would go over, whether it's a white chick or just a fucking dude, or whatever, non-binary, whatever you go off. And they would go, oh, this breakfast place is so cute. Like, look at the decor and the design. Oh, the breakfast is only $32 like back home, G. I'm going to fucking scrub up 3 of them for my fucking 7-day trip here. Next thing you know, all these, like, Aussies just finger-locking moment, like, oh, yeah, I can literally just open up a cafe exactly like I would in Australia at the exact same prices, except I can open it up in Bali for a fraction of the price.
Yeah. Smart business-wise, but...
Well, yeah.
When you go to Bali, you want to have, like, Balinese food. Not
Exactly. Taking advantage of the locals as well. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
great
bad.
for business, but at the same time, you're not
taking
probably
the
paying
piss.
them as much as they should be paid.
Yeah.
And so now a lot of Bali is like that. A lot of Bali is just like heavily westernized cafes, restaurants, expensive food, same price as Australia.
Yeah, that's annoying. Well, obviously, I'll give you an update on that, but I do know what you mean, because I remember that from last time. That was a while ago, though, so it's probably definitely changed since then. But I'll still try to find, like, the traditional places. I remember one guy, his name was Mazras. Hopefully he's still there. Hell nice guy. Just on the beach, and he did this satay meats. Hell tasty. I'm not too sure if that was one of the reasons why I got food poisoning in Bali belly last time.
Yeah. When did you go? Because you don't travel that much. That's the thing. So it might have been a while ago. You don't usually get out.
Bali. I haven't been to Bali since like a cousin's wedding, and that was, man. Seriously, it would have been like around 2016.
Yeah.
I think. 2017. I don't know. Sometime around then.
So literally like 10 years.
So yeah, I can imagine Bali's changed a fair bit.
So yeah.
But I'm not actually going to Kuta.
Where are you going?
Like Uluwatu, Seminyak, and then one of the islands.
Yeah, okay. What island did you end up settling on?
The one near Nusa Penida.
Lombok.
I think it's, I don't know, it might be called. It's like right next door to Nusa Penida. Because we're going to go to Nusa Penida for like a day trip.
Maybe Lombok.
I'll be able to get the notes out if you want.
No, you could. You
sure?
Yeah.
Are you not that interested?
I'll tell you.
you.
It'll take about 14, 15 seconds to get the note up, and we just don't have that time. We don't have that luxury here on the SJ's podcast.
Like how long it takes me to walk out of the office sometimes?
Yeah. The amount of time it takes you to get the over-unders up.
It's the thrill.
Yeah, I'm keen for today's over-unders. It's going to be an absolute treat, that one.
Yeah, it always is, always is.
What was I going to say? You don't, like, going back to what you said, you just don't have to budget. When I went to Taiwan, like, I didn't budget at all. I got whatever I wanted, and it
Short
was
trips, though.
Yeah, so
well, especially in Asia. But I remember that's how I blew out when I went to the end of my Europe trip. I think it was like when I only had like 1 month to go. I kind of had that mentality. I was like, oh, I've only got 1 month.
So you may as well just break the bank.
But that's when I just did, like, I would get a coffee, I'd get a brekkie, get a coffee, and then I'd walk out and get a takeaway coffee. I was like, I don't need that.
Yeah.
But I just kept doing it, and then...
we're humans, mate. We're humans.
Yeah, of course. But little things like that. Easy way to break the bank when you're traveling.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get me wrong, like, enjoy yourself, travel. But little things like that can break the bank.
I'm a beast at travelling on low funds. But a majority of the time I travel and spend not a lot of money, but I really, really enjoy myself and I don't really miss out on much. But there are times where I have, upon reflection, like I remember when I was in Barcelona, I was there for like 5 days and I ate one meal the whole time.
Were you drinking heaps?
No, but the hostel had, I think it was one proper meal. Maybe I got like bakery stuff. But the hostel had free bread and spreads.
Oh, you're laughing.
And I was just smashed, and they had some fruit occasionally, so I was just smashing bread and spreads. But honestly, I don't regret that, but if I could go back in time, I would have enjoyed the food more. Because they've got awesome, like, dry, cold meats, they've got great sandwiches, paellas,
100%.
stuff like that. I ate one time, Barcelona is a very foodie place, and I should have eaten more. So that's one time where, I travelled stupidly cheap, but I could have really spent a bit more cash and enjoyed myself a bit
enjoyed yourself a bit more.
Enjoyed the food.
Hostels are great, though, for that. When they have free brekkie.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to lap it up. And normally, when you're at a hostel, a lot of time you have a big night before, so you got to set that alarm. It's always hard, because, that's obviously how they get away with not giving everyone free brekkie, because normally the brekkie's 7:30 to 9.
Yeah.
So if people want it, they got to set alarm.
But it's hell funny because it's 7 to 9, so it's like the people that leave super early can't have brekkie, and the people that get up super late can't have brekkie.
But you always see people getting there 5 minutes before it closes.
Yeah.
Just because they've just kept snoozing.
That I never even thought about it in that way, but that's similar kind of philosophy that big corporation gyms have. Like they're praying that like people have memberships but don't actually rock up.
Oh, for sure.
So they get that extra pay and less mileage on the equipment. Same philosophy kind of with
like
the hostels and what you just said.
A lot of big gyms, they don't actually give a shit about their members.
Not at all.
They couldn't care if they get results.
Most big gyms rely on like 50% of their members not to come.
Well, you see any gym that has a cancellation policy, and then it just puts people off cancelling, but then they still don't train.
I've known way too many people that have had gym memberships for like 2 years and not gone once, and they're just like, "Oh, I need to cancel," and I'm like, "That's a trip to Europe."
Yeah.
That you've just.
But the gyms make it hard for them because they call up to cancel. They're like, "Oh, you got to come in person to cancel."
Yeah, just rock up, man.
But then the staffed hours are like 9 to 5 when they work.
Yeah, most gyms aren't like. Is like Revo like that now?
Revo's different. But I mean, like other gyms, like not gonna name names, but one I used to work at, and it was like if you can't get there in staffed hours, you can't cancel.
Yeah. Do you leave them on good terms?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, that was good.
Very nice.
Shook hands at the end of the day.
That's all you need to do in any situation. But yeah, I love staying in hostels, man. I would rather stay in a hostel than a bed on my own.
Yeah, for sure.
Like a fucking 4-6 person dorm. Way better. I don't get people that are like, I wouldn't stay in a hostel or like.
And obviously,
peace and quiet's good.
If you have a shit experience with a hostel, you do get over hostels. Don't get me wrong, I love hostels. But you know when you're just going back to back to back in hostel to hostel, and then same conversation, little shit like that does add up. But the fact of just meeting people, and then the free food you get, and then some hostels do like a free drink.
Yeah.
So it's like how easy to meet people and get free shit out of it. But sometimes you do want a good sleep.
I'm not. I don't get over. I haven't gotten to that stage. I haven't gotten to that stage yet, where I'm like, fuck, not another hostel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just because I'm a little bit of an outside the box thinker. You know, I generally when people are having a conversation with me, it's not the usual black and white kind of stuff you see in the newspaper.
I just remember Stewie and I when I think we're in Switzerland, and this was coming up to like four months, and then it was just like I think we just kind of hit a wall, and then we were just tired, and then everyone in the same hostel there was Aussies there, how like this is what we do in Australia, and that was kind of putting us off, and then same conversation, and I don't know, we hit a wall then, and then I think after that, the last few weeks we didn't really go into a hostel.
Yeah, I will admit, the one time I actually was hell annoyed in a hostel was when I went to Lateral in Switzerland, and I was in a 26 person dorm, and I get up early, like 7, 6, to go hiking, trekking, whatever. This dude like puts all his belongings in like a bunch of garbage bags at like 5 a.m. in the morning. We're all asleep, and this dude's just fucking like, imagine just grabbing a garbage bag and just like compressing it and like just smashing it with your hand, literally for like 40 minutes.
That's not right.
That's the closest I've ever been to getting up and just being like,
what the fuck?
Are you unaware of your surroundings? Like, do you actually understand that you're being annoying as right now? And that's taken a lot from me.
Especially in Switzerland, because you've probably been paying a fair bit still for that hostel.
No, it was like $30
oh, really?
a night.
Yeah, but like people just don't have common sense.
That's the problem with hostels, man, is that like, it's like anything but these two things, mosh pits and hostels, they can be absolutely unbelievable or they can be absolutely dog shit depending on the people that you're with. Like if you're in a mosh pit or a hostel with like inexperienced moshers or, you know, people that stay in hostels, just inconsiderate people, gonna have a shit time.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Well, the classic one in the hostels is when people, like if they wake up early, instead of using the phone torch, they use like one of the big lights. It's like your phone torch is so it's right there.
Yeah.
And 2, when they have like 10 alarms and they just keep turning them off.
Yeah, that is super frustrating.
And 3, if they're getting up early and they're not prepared.
Got to prepare the night
Like,
before.
it's so easy. It takes 5 minutes, and that way when you get up, you
Yeah.
just go, and you don't have to like look through your bag and shit.
I literally always think like, what am I doing tomorrow if I'm waking up early? I get all my shit that I need. I put it like at my feet on the bed. So when I wake up, I put my clothes on, and then I literally go brush my teeth and leave with all my stuff. But you get these people that don't do it, and then in the morning they're just like opening and closing zips about 10,000 times.
So
Just
annoying.
hell obnoxiously.
It's so frustrating. Like, just have some common sense.
Yep.
Every hostel, though, I think, should almost have the pod beds.
You
It's so
reckon?
much better. For quality sleep, changes everything.
It'd probably be better for a few other things as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Or, like, good curtains. Like, nothing worse when you go to a hostel and it's just, like, bunk beds and there's no curtains.
Yeah. You get used to it though.
You do get used to it, 100%, but you still, you know, you want to walk in there and see either a pod bed or, like, some privacy with some curtains.
The curtain ones kind of give me a weird vibe sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the curtains. Or, like, the doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, curtains, because curtains in general, like, shower curtains,
Yeah. Shower curtains are
like, they're
annoying.
disgusting.
They get so disgusting at the bottom, and they're just super annoying to work with.
And then you hit them and they, like, stick to you. This is annoying.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of franchisee hostels.
No, like the party ones, like the
Nah, like the ones that are like
yeah, but
one in Amsterdam, one in Berlin,
that's what
one
I mean.
in London.
But there's one in. I remember one in Vietnam. It was called something. I just went to it because it was like a party one, but then I realised it was like a huge franchise, and like you walk in and they start like selling like there's like their merch you can buy, and they have them everywhere. What's the name? Anyway.
Mate,
they're
I'm
red flag.
salivating right now at my lips just thinking about the idea of just like rolling up to a hostel, checking in and just putting my bags in, walking to the common room and just having a beer with some randoms.
It's good.
You can't beat that.
You'll be doing that soon. Wait, is
Yeah.
it?
Well, not
Will you
really.
be
'Cause-
in
oh yeah,
Santa
I'm going to
hostel?
Nepal.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm officially going to Nepal because Flagman couldn't get up.
Fraud manel.
Literally fraud man.
Man, that was a tough game.
Yeah, so I'm going to go to Nepal, but the problem, well, it's not a problem, but I'll be trekking in the fucking wilderness and I'll be staying in like tea houses. So it's not really hostels. I will stay in a
That'd be
hostel
cool.
when I get to Kathmandu. But I turned on the fucking news, literally, how ironic is this? I was talking to one of my clients because they were like, oh, you're going on your trip again? Where are you going to? And I was like, oh, Nepal. And I looked up and like on the screen, it was like massive riots in Kathmandu.
You're kidding.
Because they're trying to ban social media.
Yeah, right.
This is the first I've heard of it. But like,
That's interesting. I've never heard of that.
Hell ironic because it's like at the time I looked up and
Like Kathmandu being on the news.
yeah.
Yeah, I always forget that Kathmandu is an actual place.
Dude, 19 people have been killed already.
Shit.
In
That's shocking.
In this fucking police opened fire. Wow.
Kathmandu must be a pretty big city then.
Alleged government corruption and social media ban. How big is it? It's pretty big. What? No, it's only like 1 million almost,
Yeah, right.
which isn't that big.
But I always forget that Kathmandu is a place. That'd be sick though. So you haven't booked your flights yet though?
No, hopefully book it tonight. I think it's going to be a lot more expensive because I waited to see if fraud man got through, but they didn't.
It's unlucky, eh?
Yeah, that's all right though.
Can't do much about that.
Hell keen. But it's my mate's birthday in Bali on the 17th, and I was planning on leaving the 1st. And I'm trying to do a 25-day trek in 14 days, and I just don't think I'll be able to
Wait,
get it
what do
done.
you, but what's that to do with Bali?
It's my friend's birthday on the 17th.
Stu Moorhouse's?
No, Claire Patterson's.
But she's having it in Bali.
Shouts out to her. I know she's not watching.
She's in
having it
Bali.
in Bali on the 17th.
So you're thinking about going to Bali?
Yeah, she's having hers on the 17th in Bali. I get to Nepal on the 1st, presumably, to do this trek that's meant to be 25 days in 14 days, which would allow me enough time to travel to the start point of the trek, do the trek, travel back to Kathmandu and catch a plane to get there on the 17th. But I don't think I will.
17th of October.
Yes.
I thought you said September. I swear you said September.
No.
Maybe you didn't. We'll find out when you do your editing. But sweet says September. Anyway, doesn't matter. That's good. So you're going to Bali too?
Well, I don't think I will because I don't think I'll be able to fit it in.
You won't fit it in.
Yeah, especially if I get altitude sickness, they'll fuck me up. They'll fuck the trip up badly.
So is it just kind of like if you can fit, like if you get it done, then you'll get a flight to Bali?
Yeah.
Like you're not going to lock in Bali?
No, can't. It's too.
So that means you're not going to lock in your flight home?
No.
Yeah.
Usually, a lot of the time I don't buy a flight home because I just like
it's way to go.
Happens. I might meet the love of my life. I might never come back.
Exactly.
Which would be nice.
This might be one of our last ever like recordings when we're together.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Interesting. But yeah,
well, hope you don't get altitude sickness.
I know. Well, you're meant to only climb you're meant to sleep less than 500 meters higher of altitude every night. Once you get past a certain point, like 3,000 meters, and a couple days I'm doing like a 600 and 800 and stuff like that. So really playing with fire, and I don't really have room to allow for altitude acclimatizing days.
So you're going against all the advice?
Well, no, I'm almost within the boundaries of the advice. There's just a couple days that are a little bit iffy.
But you're confident? Are you worried?
Well, I don't know. I've never been fucking 6,000 meters in the sky. I don't know what it's like.
But so whenever you stop at night, is it like a little hut?
Yeah, tea house. They've got like tea houses.
And there's workers there?
So it's like a homestay, but with a lot more beds.
That'd be sick.
And they just like make you a feed, give you a bed.
How much is it per night?
Apparently it's like $10.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Because I was
you meet some good people too.
I was going to camp, but because I really like the tent camping type of trekking. And old Chatty was like, you're a fool if you do.
Why? Because it's so cold? Or
just so cheap to fucking stay in a tea house.
Yeah, true. Tea house would be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be hell cozy.
Yeah, it should be. I'm going to get a pair of tracky pants.
Nice.
Because it would be so cold.
Adidas?
Yeah, the 3 stripes.
The black and white?
No, I was thinking navy.
Yeah, nice.
But
what, like the actual trackie or like a cotton fabric?
nah, tracky. Like athletic tracky. Like ones that can hold in heat.
Are you going to get the top layer too? Full tracksuit?
Nah. I'm not in the tracksuit mafia. I'm not getting a full tracksuit. Oh, maybe. I'll see what happens.
You never know.
Hey, I'm Austin, the strongest member at SJ's. You can be the second strongest member for $1 a day.
Yeah, so I'm getting pretty stuck into my history of the last week or two.
You're doing a deep dive.
Bit of a deep Chicago deep dish pizza kind of to dive into a few different things. Because I don't watch YouTube. Oh, not YouTube. I don't watch Netflix or anything. So I don't watch television shows just because I don't want to commit. But then obviously YouTube has a lot of good quality videos on it.
So you've been hooked on it?
Not hooked, but like I'm trying to subside to the fact that like you can just finish your evening and just watch some YouTube and it's not a bad thing. Because like, usually I feel guilty. But now I'm just like, just allow yourself 30 minutes to chill some nights.
Yeah, that's good. It's healthy.
So I'm really getting... Oh, I don't think it's that healthy.
Yeah, but it's not unhealthy. It's fine to wind down.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean the actual content you're watching?
No, the content's fine. I mean, it depends how you acknowledge the information, but...
But I'm talking about healthy if it's not really interfering with your sleep.
Well, it is.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
You know, if you're watching something for 30 minutes on a screen before bed...
Yeah, it's obviously not the most ideal thing. But
if you... Like, in the grand schemes, how healthy are we talking? Like, if you fucking travelled back 2,000 years to some cavemen and said, oh, watch this screen for 30 minutes with, like, tons and tons of data just getting fucking thrown into your brain...
How do you reckon they would sleep?
I'm sure they wouldn't sleep well. But for us, you know, we've adapted to it, I guess.
Adapted.
But you're right, it's not the worst thing in the world, is it?
No.
But yeah, I'm getting a bit stuck in because I'm in this weird predicament where I don't want to delve into current politics. Just don't want to be a part of it.
Doesn't do much for you.
Well, I just don't want to be a part of it. Like, it's just too much going on.
There's a lot going on in the world right now.
But I'm hell interested in things that happened in the past.
And any learnings, any things that you took away from it?
My learnings is that... Well, actually, I do have quite a lot of learnings. But My biggest learning is that Copilot is just like a little wimp in comparison to Chat GBT.
It's a wimp. So you've changed.
No, I think Copilot is generally speaking better because you get unlimited amount of shit on it. Whereas ChatGPT obviously limited to a certain amount of messages and like...
Because they want your money?
Yeah, but ChatGPT is a legit dude or chick. Like, whereas Copilot is like just a weak little wimp.
Oh, as in like what it says?
Copilot is so politician spec.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
Copilot will just be like, oh, nah, that didn't happen. Or like, oh, nah, you know, that's pretty unlikely.
Just goes by the book too much.
Goes by the books, yeah. And it really pisses me off, whereas ChatGPT is willing to engage in a conversation about things.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So in terms of history, you're leaning more towards having a convo with chat rather than Copilot.
Definitely. At least, that's the thing, at least you can have a conversation with ChatGPT.
Yeah.
There's nothing more annoying when you say something to Copilot that's like, oh yeah, there's allegations that potentially happened, but there's no clear evidence, so there's no point in talking about it. And it's like...
You're a little loser.
The clear evidence is everything happening right now. It's like blatantly obvious that this all derived from these specific things that you're not willing to engage in conversation about.
Yeah. And do you abuse it?
Yeah. Just say you're fucking weak, mate. You're weak and you're the problem.
It's scared.
Yeah.
But then do you give chat a bit like of an ego boost, and do you say that Copilot's a little loser compared to you?
I haven't yet. I wonder how that would go, like whether ChatGPT would be rapt about that, or like
you should
it would
test
give a
it.
shit. It might
and
just
then
be
you
like, I don't care.
You should also tell Copilot, like, I'm not using you, I'm using chat now because you're too scared to give me some answers. Or
So scared.
you can get them talking to each other.
Can you?
Some way.
Or I've seen when people put their phones next to them and they're actually speaking. I don't know if you'd be able to do it when you're writing.
So maybe you should test that and let them beef it out.
Yeah, maybe I'll try sometime. But I think I'm going to continue to get even more stuck into a bit of the interesting history stuff.
I do notice it because I wake up in the morning and you just send like some messages about things that happened ages ago.
Well, yeah, like literally like 100 years ago. It's just annoying because I don't know. We're not a political podcast here, our show's podcast.
Definitely not.
But I do think there's a lot of misinformation and as well a little bit of blended truth, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I really don't like one particular country quite a lot.
Is it a big country?
It's a pretty big country.
One of the biggest countries, especially in terms of like media and...
Yeah. Not a huge fan of them, and I don't trust them at all.
And they're really good at sports?
I honestly think they're responsible for like 90% of everything bad that's ever happened.
Yeah. Probably.
But, yeah.
Do you reckon the listeners will be able to guess who we're talking about?
We're talking about Canada. No, we're not. But,
the 4% of Canadian viewers wouldn't be a fan of that?
we love them as well. I would never bad chat. I've never met a bad Canadian or like somebody that I'm not particularly fond of from Canada.
Yeah, I haven't either. I'm just thinking about the dwarfs I know that are Canadian. They're all good people.
Are they good? Because apparently Canadians are known for being overly nice, like ridiculously nice. And I don't know them for that per se, but I just do think they're pretty...
Yeah, they're good. They're a good group.
They're pretty good.
They're a great group. They're similar to Aussies in a way.
Yeah.
In some, like... I always find when you're with Canadians, I don't know, there's a bit... I don't know if that's because of the Commonwealth, but like... If there's a room and there's Americans, Canadians, Australians, it's easier to chat to a Canadian than an American in terms of like the things that are similar.
Yeah.
It's fine that. I've always found that. Nothing against Americans.
No, we love Americans here. I wouldn't say a single bad thing about Americans.
I'm just
I love
saying,
the country.
I find there's a bit more of a connection between Canada.
Maybe I haven't delved deeply enough with Canadians to actually, Yeah, I don't know.
Next Dwarf Games, do it.
In Brisbane. Shit, it's so crap.
Well, it's not,
that gonna be
no,
in
it's not
Brisbane.
confirmed. Brisbane.
Where is it?
No,
In Australia.
it's in Australia. Yeah,
That's shit.
over east somewhere.
That's shit, I reckon.
Well, they want warm weather, so
But isn't it in our winter?
yeah.
So
So it has to be either Queensland. What, you're not gonna have it in Melbourne?
yeah, but so you just said they want warm weather, but they're having it here in winter.
Yeah, like with the time frame that they're doing it in, the warmest weather they can do it, they can get it, which is probably Queensland. What, they're not gonna have it in WA or Darwin?
I just don't rate that. Why not just have it in summer wherever it is?
Because Americans and Europeans won't come.
I couldn't give a rat's bollocks. Like if they want to come, they'll come, surely.
Get that mosquito out of here.
Yeah, smack it.
Yeah, so unfortunately they just wouldn't come.
Yeah, that's whatever. I'd rather it be in another country because I liked that experience in Germany.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
It's gonna
Cologne
feel-
wasn't even like I don't even like Cologne that much. It's like whatever. It's a whatever place. It's fine, but the experience was pretty fun.
Well, every Dwarf Games is normally in a spot that's like, it's not a big city.
Yeah.
Like in Canada, it was in Guelph.
Yeah, heard a lot about Guelph.
Yeah, so good spot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't you go to Detroit one time for it?
Michigan.
What,
And it's like a ghost town.
what's it called? Motor City.
Yeah, but it used to be, and then they just like the industry. I think because of the big car industry.
It was the biggest car manufacturing area in the world.
Yeah, and then I think like everyone just lost their jobs, and it just went to like a ghost town.
How?
I didn't really look into the history, but I should have. But so people lost their jobs.
Motor City literally is like hell dead.
In 2013, when I was there, yeah, it was dead as. And the only thing going for it was the university. Like,
They got a good basketball team, the NBA usually.
Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, they're usually quite good.
They never win the chip, though.
They won the chip against Kobe, 2004.
Years ago.
And then they just lost the following year to go back to back against the Spurs. And they're good now. They had a really good season. They had a couple bad seasons, but they have really good season this one. Corey Schlesinger's their head of high performance.
They're in good steads there.
Yep. I just keep falling into the trap of just getting constantly and autistically like deep diving into just like random hobbies that I'll never do.
Like?
For example, I'm hell considering just buying an F truck at the moment.
An F truck.
An F truck.
Yeah.
And then with a flatbed and then just building a legit house on it.
Like a canopy.
Like a canopy on steroids, like a legit living room with a bedroom and a toilet.
And would you drive the car strip?
Well, I'd live in it, yeah.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking.
Like, kind of like Joe's, my brother's canopy.
It's fucking like 4 times bigger than that.
You should do it.
Well,
An F truck is pretty big.
yeah.
What F truck would you get? Because there's like a single cab.
Single cab, yeah.
Okay, F250. Because I think you got what, F150, F250, and then you even have F350.
Maybe a 350?
But they're huge.
Yeah. Well, it's got to have a fucking house to live on it, so it can't be small, can it?
And how long
I
have
can't
you
get a
been thinking about
Mitsubishi
this?
Triton.
Well, that's what Joe has for his canopy.
Exactly, but he doesn't live in his canopy, does he?
Oh, he has been the last few days.
He's been living in it.
He went away for like 3-4 nights.
Yeah, that camping, right? I'm talking about this is my house.
It's got a toilet.
Toilet, bathroom, bed, living room.
You should do it. That'd be sick. Take it to, imagine if Pimp My Ride was still a thing.
That would be in Motor Town for sure. Motor City or whatever.
Yeah. No, but have you actually like thought about it a lot? Or you just,
Literally for like 3 days, pretty intensively.
have you come up with a plan at all?
Nah, because I probably won't do it. That's what I'm saying. I'll autistically deep dive into this shit, but then I'll never...
Have you been speaking to Chat about it?
Yeah, a little bit.
And what's it saying?
Oh, probably 60k I could get it done in. 70k.
Gee,
And that's a house and a car for 70k. It's not bad.
it's not bad.
Some people's cars cost that much.
Yeah, but if you get an F350, like you want the mechanically to be pretty good if you're going to build a house on it.
Mm.
So that's probably going to set you back a bit.
Yeah. So I reckon all up it would cost me like 100 grand.
Yeah. Where's the shitter going to be?
Oh, I got to figure that out. You know,
'Cause that's the hardest part.
because a lot of these,
If your bed's in the same area,
a lot of these people have homes that have done it before. Like they have a portable shitter like the one you used in fucking Exmouth.
yeah.
But I don't want that. I want, like, if I'm living somewhere, I want to be able to take a shite there.
Yeah, it's in the house.
And so I'm not bothered by it being in the house, which is the house will be like this big,
Yeah, yeah.
and then there'll be like a bed at the top level at the end.
Yeah.
And
I think as long as the bed is on one side and the shit is on the other, that's right.
Well, to be honest, like you can do a pretty prolific beef, and it doesn't really affect you that much. The smell, if it's anybody else's, it'll affect
it'll be
you.
right. Yeah.
So if I do go a doo-doo in the toilet, I can just like crank the windows open and just, you know, maybe go for a walk.
Yeah. Let it flow out.
But I don't want no toilet. That'll piss me off.
Well, if you're going to live in it, you need a toilet and you need a shower.
Yeah, that's it.
So would you have the toilet and shower in one?
Yeah.
Like a caravan. Have you seen the caravan?
Oh, it'd be like a tiny shower and toilet, like really cramped. Just enough leg
That's
room.
what I mean. The caravans, they have the toilet in it.
Yeah.
They usually have a shower in it.
Yeah, that probably. I'm not a big guy. I'm only 5'8", 5'9", whatever. So it's like I don't need
That big.
an abundance of leg room.
That'd be cool though.
Yeah, I reckon if I could do it for like 80 grand, because I'm never going to own a home at least for like the next 30, 40 years.
We never know. But that'd be sick. You should do it.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, like a 5-year project?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a handyman at all. I don't know how to do any handyman shit. So,
We've got a few friends.
yeah, it'd be a big project, big job. But honestly, like it's super affordable in comparison to buying a house.
Yeah.
Plus, I can just literally live wherever I want, within reason, obviously.
Imagine like a Monday night, you finish a client at like 6, 7 p.m. You train yourself. Instead of driving home,
You just fucking go straight
to bed.
Yeah.
Wake up for your 6 a.m. sesh.
Well, that's it. I could literally live in the gym car park. Be that whole crusty dude that lives in the gym car park.
That'd be sick.
And then also if I travel, like I have no mortgage and I can just rent it out to people,
Yeah.
depending on who it is. I wouldn't want, whatever.
Yeah, you want the right person knowing that they're sleeping in your bed and they're shitting in your toilet.
Yeah.
Because I reckon if I listed a few people, you'd easily say no.
Just list people and I'll say yes or no.
I'm only going to say people you say yes to. Austin Mackless.
Yeah.
Aaron Titan.
Yeah.
Akon.
Yeah, he's fine.
Maz.
Nah. Oh, yeah, I would because he's a good mate. Yeah.
Dan Boss.
If he doesn't do that thing in the corner of the room that he does sometimes, then yeah, he'd be alright.
Caleb Grant.
Yeah.
Christy Cameron.
Yeah. Because I know if Chrissy does need to, she'll just duck out to the yard.
Yeah.
But no, that's what I would be really interested in that. If I knew that I was going to be here for long term, I would just legit do that.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool project too. Good YouTube video.
Wonder how long it would take. But that's it.
6 months.
Take more than 6 months, I reckon, to build a fucking house.
No, I reckon you could do it in 6 months. It's not a house. It's a canopy.
Yeah, it's a job. I don't know if you know how big I'm talking.
No, I do have it. Well, you still got to be able to drive it.
Yeah.
So it can't be that big.
But no, I'm not even going to drive it that much either.
Is it going to be roadworthy or no?
Yeah, but I'm going to have
That's what I mean.
I'm going to have a motorbike on the back. So
Yeah.
I'll just leave my house wherever it is, jump on the motorbike and ride to like wherever the fuck I have to go.
Yeah, but if you're wanting it to be roadworthy,
Yeah.
it still can't be that big.
It can be massive and still be roadworthy. It can literally be.
Yeah, but I still think you can do it.
Road trains are roadworthy.
Yeah, I still think you could do it in 6 months. Because you got to still fit on your car. If you're driving it, that's what I'm thinking. It won't be that. It'll be big. Don't get me wrong, but if you're driving it, it can't be that big.
It just has to be under a certain amount of weight.
Yeah.
That's it.
Goes by the weight of the car, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I think
The F350 is pretty
weigh,
big.
might not be able to weigh more than the car.
And you just want to, I reckon, get a canopy with the legs, so that...
Canopy with legs?
Yeah, that's what Joe has for his car. And you just order the legs online.
What's that?
So you can leave it there, and you can just drive the car off, and the canopy will be chilling there.
No, you're really misinterpreting what this is.
No, I am. I understand what...
Cuz, you're not
this
going
is
to
a
be able
house, cuz.
You're not going to be able to take this thing on and off the back of your car, cuz.
No, you can with the design. It has legs, cuz.
I'll show you, cuz.
No, you can.
No, you're thinking of something like... Because I was also thinking of like a Ford Transit or like a Mercedes Sprinter.
Yeah.
Because that would also be good, but
I don't know what that look like.
You know... I can't find this.
But you're thinking of like kind of like a caravan on your car.
No, you're thinking of this. That?
Nah, bigger than that. I'm still kind of, but still bigger.
Nah, this is way bigger than
like an actual house. Does it look like a house?
A legitimate house.
Okay.
I need to find it. This isn't going to be great viewing for the podcast, but I'm just trying to because I just know that you're just really misinterpreting this.
Man, we need a three-wheeler. F350 is three wheelers, I think.
Are they?
Yeah, like 6 wheels all up.
I don't know if I want that. I really
You've
don't.
got to be able to tow it. Well, not tow it, but drive it around.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'll have a little motorbike on the... Oh, but you're right, because I would like... If I was like, I want to go to Melbourne for 5 months, I would want to drive it across the Nullarbor.
Yeah.
The fuel consumption would be terrible.
I'll be shocking.
I'm not going to be able to find this. You got anything you want to talk about while I'm searching for this, or...?
I'm just trying to comprehend this house. Because you're also talking about the width and the length. Like the width, how wide is it going to be?
Slightly wider than the car.
Yeah, so I'm still thinking about the... I don't think it has to be that big.
Why?
So how high is it going to be?
High as. I want to live in it, cuz.
Yeah, but you can live in a caravan type...
No, but I'm telling you, I want to enjoy... Like, I want to have a spacious area. Like, I don't want to be cramped up in the back of like a...
Little shoebox.
Yeah, little shoebox. Like, I actually want to enjoy it.
Yeah, but you still could. If it's... Because if the main... I think the main thing with being able to enjoy like a caravan or whatever, or canopy, is the height. You want to be able to stand up in it.
It's... Yeah, so you're missing the point. I'm going to be able to... It's going to be like this high.
Yeah, that's the height as Joe's one.
But also this big as well.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it. Like...
That's something this room...
We're talking about this.
This room this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
What you're imagining right now is a lot bigger than this room.
Yeah, it is.
But you just said it would be like the size of this room.
Well, I literally can't get it. I can't get the video. I can't find it. But
Okay.
That's it. That's my whole story. And I'm probably not going to do it. This will probably never happen.
No, but it'd be a cool hobby.
But I'm looking into it.
You should make action it.
Yeah.
In like within 10 years.
Nah, fuck that. Because it's got to be sooner than that.
Well, you got 100 grand sitting there.
Not yet. Pretty far off it. But yeah, it also doesn't align with my goals as well, and kind of what I want to achieve as well.
Yes, it would be a huge side quest.
Yeah. It's either me and my mates move into a cool spot, or I build a fucking house on top of an F truck. One's definitely easier than the other. But I reckon we're gonna have to do the fucking F truck.
A quick word from our sponsors, us, SJs. We train, talk shit, and help you move better. You can do the same by checking out our 7-day free trial in the show notes.
I want to talk about skill execution, and that it's annoying. You know how people just expect to be good at something when they don't do it?
It's facts. Yeah.
Super annoying. And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I played my first basketball game the other day with you.
Yeah, Friday night, we lost.
We lost by a point, but I got the foul and two free throws to tie the game, and I missed the second one. And it's just because I haven't. Well, I could have missed both even with practice, but I remember taking the shots, and that little nerd kid was like,
He was so annoying.
giving me shit. It was almost the biggest.
That was
Kobe Bryant.
disrespectful, though.
It was almost the full Mamba moment because I looked at him and I was just like, yeah, watch this. Hit the first one. When I looked back at him, he shut up. He didn't say a word.
Yeah, he walked off.
And I was like, you better not fuck it. You better hope I don't get this. But then I missed it. But the thing is, the first shot, I wasn't thinking about it and I just went through my motion like really good. For some reason with the second shot, I thought a little bit more about it because I was like, okay, if I hit this, it's a draw. And I started thinking about a lot of weird shit, like even my heart rate and stuff like that. And I remember this, apparently snipers in the army get told to take the shot between heartbeats.
Yeah, right.
Which is ridiculous. I don't know why.
It's
because I was in the moment. That is obviously ridiculous and you shouldn't think about that when taking a free throw because the reason why they try to do it between heartbeats, I believe, is because then that's when your body's like most still.
That makes sense.
And then so I went to take this shot and I was like, oh fuck, I should take this between my heartbeat.
But you didn't think about that with your first shot?
No. And it just fucked the shot up hell badly and I just missed it.
Yeah.
But
it wasn't a bad miss though, but it still missed obviously.
Yeah. But I don't know why I expected to hit both when I haven't shot a basketball for like 6 months plus.
For ages, yeah.
Like, why on earth in my mind did I think, oh, you'll be fine, you'll hit these both, even though I have not practiced at all?
Yeah, because you're thinking there like, oh, I shouldn't have really thought about that heartbeat. But overall, if you had shot a bit more than 6 months ago, you probably would have got it in.
If I regularly shot, then I wouldn't have had that thought and I would have had the same motion. No, it's just like a...
Yeah, people do, I know what you mean, like people do get caught up like when they haven't done anything for a while, the little nitty gritty things they could have improved, but if you just do it more, practice a lot more, like you're going to execute it a lot better.
Yeah, good practice and preparation calls for good execution. So if I did take a lot of free throws all the time regularly, then there wouldn't even be that window of opportunity for me to think, about my heart rate or how I like shoot the ball or how I like flick my wrist because I'd be like, I do this all the time. I'll just do it the exact same way.
Yeah. Well, I remember Sports Psych, I was listening to, is on a podcast, I think it was Deal and Friends, ages ago, and one of his Australia's golfers, the one with the mullet.
I forgot his name, but yeah.
That guy, before he was doing some big tournament and he was like, he knew he was going to win because leading up to the guy, his prep, he's like, mate, just make it boring. When you're going, it was like the last day or whatever. And he's like, just remember, you've practiced this heaps. Just imagine you're doing it at training and imagine this whole event, just make it so boring so that it feels like it's like another training day because you've done it so many times. You know how to do it as it's another ordinary day. Yep. Instead of thinking of it like, holy shit, this is a PGA tour, I need to win this. But he just knew because he's done it many times that he'll be fine. Yeah,
it's a common theme. Common theme with seriously successful athletes.
Yeah, and he was like, I know this is a bit off topic right now, but he was, the sports like, was like, I hate when people are like, you got to go and play above and beyond of what you normally do. Like, you know that fairy tale or that speech was like, you got to do a lot more than you usually do. This is not just an ordinary game.
Yeah.
He's like, but that's when people fuck up because they're like they're going against it, what they normally do every time at practice.
Yeah.
That just means like, just make it boring and you execute well because you've done it many times.
Yeah, it all ties back to just practicing so much, making it super monotonous.
Yeah.
Even MJ's like, if I miss a shot, if I miss a shot, it's literally not my fault. Like, I've practiced this so many times that even if I miss the shot, I would never be in a better position to hit this shot because I've practiced it so many times.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, and so you can't be upset with yourself if you quote unquote fail objectively when like you literally couldn't try better or perform better.
Yeah.
Which pisses me off when I think like I expect to just be good at something when I don't practice at all. Why would I expect that? And it's the same thing with people that like aren't getting the results they want in the gym as well or in life, but it's like you're not doing the work enough. Like you're not practicing it over and over and over and over again.
So true.
To elicit the kind of response that you want from your practice, you know?
Yeah, fact. I remember going back to even basketball, like lately, especially the last 2 months, I haven't been shooting at all. I've just been rocking up.
Yeah, we had that conversation. You were like,
Yeah.
I haven't been shooting good. What should I do?
And I was like,
shoot more.
Yeah, I was like,
or actually, not shoot more. Just shoot.
Just shoot. And
yeah, in general.
And then also, there's a dove out there. Anyway, same with like lifting heavy, bench press. I remember years ago, I'd kind of like, if I was ever testing my 1 rep max, I'll do sets of like, I don't know, weeks leading up, like weeks on weeks. I'll do sets of like, I don't know, 5 to 8 reps. And then I'm like, okay, next week I'm going to test my 1 rep max. And I'll just go from doing 5 to 8 reps, and then I'll go straight only just to do heavy set of 1 rep. But like, I haven't been practicing just lifting heavy for 1 rep at all.
Makes a fucking big difference, eh?
And that's the same thing. Like, if you want to lift heavy within like 1 to 3 reps, you got to practice lifting heavy in your training.
Yeah.
It does wonders, but it's basic common sense. This comes back to what you're talking about with basketball.
Yeah, and so why do people expect to be hell good at shit that they just never do?
Don't know.
And then they like get down and upset because they're not as good as they expected themselves to be, irregardless of the fact that they didn't practice whatsoever to be good at that thing.
But we all do it.
All do it, yeah.
Yeah.
With everything.
But, going back to Mamba mentality, he was always like the first in the gym. And he was, every day he was like pretty much training. And he just put in the work. That's it.
Yeah, that's a bit of a... Yeah, you got to find...
There's obviously a fine line.
There is a fine line, which I was about to say, but also realistically, if you want to be the best at something, you got to do that.
You look at...
And yeah, he doesn't have a work-life balance because he's fucking the best, that's why.
Same as like, say that people are successful in regards of work. They've just put in the work. Like Mark Zuckerberg, the amount of hours he put into creating Facebook.
He did a good job. He did steal Facebook.
Yeah. But he's still obviously behind the scenes of that. He would have done so much study.
Yeah. It actually pisses me off. Don't get me wrong. Balance is really good and it's very essential for living comfortably. But if you want to be really, 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 really good at something, fuck off with your fucking trying to balance your shit. It pisses me off when people are like, want to be the best at something. And like I just said, if you want to live comfortably, you got to have balance. And there's nothing wrong with living comfortably and just like cruising in a good way. But if you literally want to be the best at something or want to yield like fantastic results, fuck off with your balance.
Yeah, it's facts, because I used to always think of that too, like balance-wise. But probably the last year, or year to two, like you can't, if you, like you said, if you really want to get good at something,
yeah,
unfortunately you can't really balance.
But I think balance in the sense of like health, balancing your health is good, but other stuff like leisure stuff and all that.
And we're talking about like really good at something.
Yeah, we're not talking about like, oh yeah, you're above average, you're right. So we're talking about like being the best of the best. All like the people that are super successful that you like, if they've got like an actual skill and they're not just fucking super fit and hot and just being gifted a bunch of shit, mate, they probably slept like 3 hours a night for like 3-4 years.
Yeah, and everyone's like, what's your secret? It's like, you just fucking worked hard.
Yeah. That pisses me off. I always have that thought where I'm like, just fucking don't sleep for like 6 months and just grind it out somehow. But I reckon I would go clinically insane.
Yeah.
I think I need to do that. I think maybe I'm going to do a 2-week period where I'm just going to trial like just absolutely flogging the guts out of myself even way harder than I do now.
In terms of work or training or what?
Or
everything.
Work. So work and
yeah.
training as well. And just...
This is another example actually. This dude, his name's Selby. he won AFL Fantasy 2 years in a row, or twice, whatever. But he gave up because he wasn't spending much time with his family when he won those, because he put so much effort into winning those. He said every time he had spare time, like when he wasn't working, he was looking into like players, stats, what they're doing with the training. Like he was that locked into it. But he stopped doing it because he was like, I've got a kid now, and if I want to win it, like, because he don't want to half-ass it. He's like, I can only do one or the other.
Yeah,
and that's another example, like where he just put his head down and he put so much effort into it.
Yeah, that's literally AFL fantasy, man.
Yeah.
But that's what it takes.
Yeah.
To be the best.
And he can't even control the outcome because at the end of the day, he's still waiting on, like, players have to play good.
Yeah, but can you control the outcome of anything?
No, you can't.
Some things can you actually control the outcome of?
Or you can control effort.
Yeah, you can. Even, you definitely can. I sent through that video last night of Friendly Geordie's Jordan Shanks. He's got like a self-help channel. So good. Such a good self-help channel. But he posted this video last night and it was like, I went to China and this is what happened. And I was like, this is bound to be good. Really good video. I highly recommend it. He was just basically talking about like, there's two types of people. There's like a process-driven person and there's a results-driven person. Results is probably a little bit less healthy than a process-driven person. But to be successful, you need to make yourself a results-driven person. You can enjoy the process and be a process-driven person, but if you don't get the results and ultimately get the outcomes you're kind of searching for, what the fuck's the point in being a process-driven person?
True. That's a good way to put it. I watched
He was comparing it with China and the Western world's politics, because like Australia, America and all that, they're really process-driven. China is really like results-driven. They're like, okay, in 70 years we want to achieve this, and we will, and it doesn't matter who comes through the politics, this is our objective for the 70 years. Whereas Australia is just like, Australia's just like, we'll do the right things, and then eventually, like, we'll reassess 5 years later and see what happens.
Yeah, right. It's interesting. I'll have to watch the video.
Yeah,
we'll put the video in the show notes too, so if you want to watch it.
Yeah, we will. He's really good. He's hell autistic. But he's really good.
I'll watch it after once it's done.
Yeah.
But man, that makes sense because, like, to think about China in the Olympics, they do so well.
Yeah, they do well at everything.
Yeah.
And like, I've never been there. I don't know specifically what the country's like, and I've heard bad things. But you see a lot of good objective measurements or objective markers they're hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
But they did fuck up pretty heavily in the past. Badly. Like, they had some pretty severe famines where like 100 million people died for like just some stupid reasons.
Yeah, that's obviously not good.
But nowadays they're in a pretty good situation. But that video really made me think, because I know that I think I'm a very like process-driven person, just like trust the process. Yeah. And just let it happen and everything will work out. But that really resonated with me when he was like, no one gives a fuck about how much you love the process or how much you commit to something. If you don't get results, why are you doing shit? And Jamie Smith from Strength Culture, actually, I believe it's him that says it. He's like, at the end of the day, when you run a business, it doesn't matter what you're trying to do with the business. Businesses are for making money.
Yeah.
And you can love the process and helping people and shit like that as much as you want, but ultimately at the end of the day, it's a business, so you have to get money, and money is like results as well.
You can have like two hats on.
I know there's a lot of like shit that I have done in the past, and I'm like, this actually got good traction or like good results, but it's not necessarily as what I want to really do. But then you just have to think, well, it doesn't matter, because that's what gets you results, and you can get the results and then start to do the stuff you enjoy more, but you have to get results.
You have to get
so finding that middle ground of being result driven but also just trusting in the process and doing what you love.
That's like the bread and butter.
That's every day that's the battle. Every day that's the battle, is just working that out.
I'm gonna watch that video.
It's really good. Yeah, you should watch all these videos, they're hell good.
What's the name?
Friendly Geordies. Really good with politics. It breaks it down to like really easily digestible.
Okay, that's good. That's good for me. It's time.
Let's do it. Your favourite segment, eh?
Everyone's favourite segment. Won't take too long to get up.
I think this segment might be named something else soon, or at least
Yeah.
Watch this space. Watch this space.
Exercise, lateral or lunge.
It's underrated. We could go either way.
Yeah.
Underrated. You know, you get some good outcomes from it. You know, get the adductor working alongside that lateral glute. You also get that foot and ankle moving really nicely.
It feels good doing it.
It does feel good. It's really nice on your hips.
Yeah, it feels really good on the hips.
And also just for sports like basketball, footy, rugby, where you do that aggressive sidestep, like that's the position you're doing. I'm going to start doing a bit of like playing around with it and adding like some resistance bands and some like external resistance pulling me different ways to try to see if I can really push out. Because that's the only thing I don't necessarily like about it, is that you're mimicking that position, but you're not really pushing out against force. So I think I'm just going to get a resistance band pulling me.
The PJF one?
Oh, whatever one, I don't care. PJF one, yeah. Shouts
Good
out
band, that one.
And then, yeah, just try to... That would make it the best if you can just really get loaded into one side and then push out of that side aggressively.
Oh, watch your space.
Yeah.
Sport, since it's back, NFL.
Overrated.
I agree.
But the actual sport is just... It's pretty boring. But the athletes are insane.
Crazy.
The good plays are really, really good.
See, I love watching the highlights, but like I would never watch a game.
Yeah, I never got into it. The closest I got into it was Aaron Rodgers at the Packers. And I just marveled.
Well, he had his jersey.
I marveled at him. Yeah, he was unbelievable, man. He was unbelievable. And Odell Beckham Jr. had some great plays. I really like watching like a wide receiver or something, you know, work.
Let's see them run.
Yeah, and the kind of routes they run and their footwork. But I can't watch games. It's just too boring.
I agree. I do want to go to a game. I want to go to a college game.
That would be cool.
Because the atmosphere looks sick. Like what they do pre-game and how much fans they get.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Random recovery tools. Like, you know, the massage guns and all that shit.
It's overrated.
Yeah.
No, I don't even need to comment. They've got their purpose and can be useful, but a lot of the time I just think, oh, well, it depends. For me, I think they're pretty useless, but for like someone who truly believes in them, I think they can be really good. But overall, overrated as fuck.
Good.
Yep.
That's it. Sorry, you have to wait another week to hear another bit of over-unders.
Yeah, yep. Roll straight into the questions, eh? You want to read these questions first, or you just want me to read them out to you?
Same, cuz.
Okay. Question 1. How do you program for a client that only wants to meet once or twice a week for 30-minute sessions? I feel like it's hard to be productive in that short amount of time.
It's obviously harder than someone who's got more time, but I just focus on like the big movements, like big meat and potatoes, like your squat, push, bench press, like a lat pull down, and a hinge.
Yeah.
And that's 4 exercises.
It's honestly, sometimes it's good because it's like, all right, we have no room for shite here.
Yeah.
Like, you just
100%.
do the stuff that works.
Yeah. And it's been working for years. It's not an exercise that you randomly see on Instagram one day and then 6 months later it's gone.
Yeah. Exactly. Especially when you get like an hour client, you're like, oh, I've got a little bit of playroom here to play with.
Yeah.
And so you can trial and error some things or implement some things that you know won't move the needle as much, but they still will move the needle, which is fine. But then if you've just got 30 minutes, it's like, all right, you have no room for like stuff that's potentially might be helpful or stuff that like is just a little bit helpful. You only have room for like all the best stuff that yields the best results.
Yeah. So that's just think about the 4 key movements.
Yeah. That's me. If I've got somebody and I need to do 30 minutes, if I can and they move pretty well, I'll probably do like this is just an example of a session, some seated leg curls, just a bit of pre-fatigue and get a bit of work into that knee complex and the hamstring. Then I'd probably do like either a squat or a hinge, doesn't matter which one it is, then I do either a bench or an incline dumbbell press, and then I do like a lat pull down or a pull up, and that's
done.
That's a lot of bang for your buck for 30 minutes.
And if you're doing 2 days a week, you could, for example, like one day do the RDL, and the next day do like a goblet or barbell squat.
Yeah. The thing about, like, they say that they don't feel like it's hard to be productive in that short amount of time.
Like, yeah, of course, you can. Someone who's training 3 days a week for an hour might get better results, but you can still, it's better than doing nothing.
Oh, it's way better than doing nothing. It can be better than 3 1-hour sessions.
Yeah, 100%. But they're obviously saying that, what they say? It might not be.
It's hard to be productive in that short amount of time.
Yeah, but it's, no. Definitely be productive.
Yeah, but in saying that, I know I'm saying that 30 minutes is great, but
it is short.
Most of my sessions are 45 to 90 minutes.
And I'll probably do supersets too. Especially for like the last 2 exercises. Like if you want to say, especially if you want to do like a heavier squat or heavier bench, and you want to just do that by yourself, have a bit more rest, then do the last 2 exercises as supersets.
Yep. Or like, for example, some of those less challenging exercises, like a lat pull down, you can easily superset that with like a leg extension.
Yeah.
Yeah. So use supersets as well. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Question 2. Am I killing my gains by walking around the gym during my rest periods? Not fast walking, just normal speeds.
Oh, obviously it depends. Like if your results are
What?
It's obviously not ideal.
No, what? It's not ideal.
Depends what you're doing. Like, I don't think it's fine. I think it's fine.
She's saying killing your gains.
Oh, yeah, it's not killing the gains though.
No way. Walking.
Especially if you're getting like, if you're not noticing it, like if you are noticing your weight's going up, as in like on the exercise.
Yeah.
And you're noticing nothing, and you're not questioning like, what am I doing wrong? It's obviously fine.
Yeah. Like you said, look at the objective outcomes you're producing, and if you are progressing, then of course it's not killing your gains. But I would argue that literally getting up, say if you have a 2-minute rest period, I would literally argue that getting up and walking around for that 2 minutes might actually improve your gains.
Yeah, but also, if you do, depends what they're doing. If I do like a heavy squat or heavy bench, I just want to sit there.
Yeah, you do, but would walking do anything?
No.
I
see it all the time, actually.
Yeah.
People like trying to get their steps in.
I do it, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you're literally keeping that heart rate up, getting more like total movement in. But yeah, if I do a super heavy squat or deadlift,
I'm chilling. I'm
chilling at least for the first minute afterwards, and then I might get up and move around. It's much better than being on your phone. Getting up and walking is way better for your gains than just sitting there on your phone scrolling.
Yeah. Like sitting on your phone scrolling and then going straight into your set.
Yeah.
You see people do that all the time. They'll drop the weight, grab their phone, do for a bit, drop it, and then straight in.
Oh, I do it, man.
Yeah.
I do it sometimes.
I try not to,
Yeah, I really should just put the phone down and just get to work.
That's why sometimes I don't listen to music.
Yeah.
Because I find if I listen to music, then I'll change a song.
Oh, and then you're just endlessly searching for a song.
So that's why sometimes, like, if I want a quick sesh, I won't listen to music.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Don't get me wrong, I love listening to music while training. But, yeah, sometimes it just ruins it a bit.
Mm. But, yeah, I don't think at all killing gains, and it's not strenuous, like you're just walking around. Don't, that's like a little bit of a... Yeah, you're thinking too deeply about it. Don't stress.
Yeah,
don't stress. In fact, I would probably do it if someone gave me the option of sitting on my phone or getting up and walking around between sets. I would get up and walk around.
Especially if in the day you struggle to get general movement in. But personally speaking, I probably wouldn't do it. Just because I like to just chill. But if I was going to an office job where I wouldn't be moving for 8 hours, that's probably an example where I might do it.
Yeah, get a lot of movement in. So yeah, don't stress.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, question 3. My shoulders are always making noises when doing shoulder raises to the front or side despite doing lesser ranges of motion. It doesn't cause any pain, but it is concerning. How do I resolve this? You don't need to resolve it. If it's not causing you any pain or soreness, there's not necessarily anything to resolve. if you want to get down to the crux of it, like you got to understand why things click or make noises. And there's a few reasons. One reason is that you're having like little pockets of air, like little bubbles that will...
The technical aspects of it.
Yeah, when you move a joint, they might like pop, which is nothing bad. It's literally like sometimes just cracking your finger. They used to think that gave you arthritis, but I don't think any evidence for that. But also it's past trauma as well. So for example, I've broken my ankle a couple times and I can usually move it and you can hear a crack. And it's not causing me any pain or discomfort or anything. All it is that you've got a little bit of like scar tissue / joint damage. And it's not really causing any problems, but your body's like recovered from it and learned how to move around with that quote unquote issue, but it's not really an issue.
Yeah.
It doesn't cause me any issues whatsoever, but I do hear that cracking and popping, especially like when I'm walking downstairs and stuff like that. But you just need to look at
They could probably do some... You might add in a few things, like if they want to warm up a bit different and just trial it out.
Yeah,
you don't have to, but if you're worried about it...
Yeah, well, just look at your results, and if you're training and you're performing the exercises well, and you're not in any pain, don't stress. These clicks aren't going to be something that gradually over time gets worse and worse. It's very rare for that to happen. But
my knee clicks all the time when I run.
Yeah.
But it's the healthiest my knees have ever been.
Well, yeah, exactly. And like you just said, if you are worried about it, just make sure that you can move your body through its full range of motion, and you're also not constantly stuck, like hunched over, or not constantly stuck in extension. So like simple things like dead hangs.
Yeah, dead hang's good.
Yeah, full range of motion presses with like pronation here, so you're not just always stuck in extension, you're also like pronating through. Just making sure that your body can go through all those ranges of motion like pretty comfortably. That's good. And then as well, if you are annoyed by it, just try to change the mechanics of the exercise.
Yeah.
So you might just be able to like internally rotate, externally rotate a little bit at the shoulder, and it might feel a lot better.
And also just because there's lateral raises there.
Lateral and front raises, yeah.
And even just the way you're doing it, if you're doing it with dumbbells, try it on a cable.
Yeah, on a cable or on a...
There's even the lateral raise machine.
Yeah.
Just try it on that. See how that feels.
Yeah, but it's not worth worrying about it. Like I always say, if it doesn't hurt, it doesn't cause pain and never has, don't stress too much.
That's fine.
Might be annoying, like the noises, but probably just a bit of past trauma or just like some bubbles popping.
Yeah.
Not much you can do about it. Yeah, don't stress. But that's it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's another app done.
Another app.
Next app is going to be a good one.
Yeah. Well, actually, the next app should be a good one, but...
We'll be doing the interviews.
Well, that's going to come out like 4 weeks before this.
Yeah.
So that's not the next app.
Yeah, the app you've already listened to.
You've listened to it. Hopefully it was a good app.
Hopefully
Hopefully we do it. We don't know. We're going to go ask 20 people
Yeah,
20 questions.
if this part is still in right now, we did it.
Yeah, you were probably listening to this thing on sick, listening to the boys talk in real time. This was filmed months ago.
Yeah.
I'm probably in Nepal now. Fucking like,
Jake's either in Nepal right now or he's back.
Yeah.
And he's chilling, or he might be even chilling in a hut.
I don't want to say this, but imagine if like I died or something.
Yeah, try not to think about that.
Would you put this out? You wouldn't even know how to edit it.
I know how to edit it. Fuck off.
That would be the only time you edit a podcast if I died.
Yeah.
Yeah, respect. Now that was good. Just remember, this podcast was powered by SJ's community for $1 a day. We'll help you as best as we can to make you live your most greatest, awesomest life.
Yeah.
And be your healthiest. So that's it.
Link in show notes.
You got anything else to add?
Just keep sharing it.
Oh yeah, please share this around. If you actually do like this, please share it around.
5 stars on Spotify. Give it a like on YouTube. Any comments, just feel free to.
Any comments. But thanks for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
SJ's community.
Yeah.
Nice, guys. That was right off the cuff.